and I'm gonna shoot straight through the thickest brush that I can find. Do good. I doubt you will. I can't see it. There it is. Look in the tree. Oh. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be first warming up, just shooting my bow, whatever, but the main goal of this video is just to shoot in different scenarios, whether I'm on my knees, ground hunting. Haven't really thought of all the other scenarios. We might shoot out of a creek, shoot up a hill, down a hill, through some brush. That's going to be the grand finale. We're going to see what these arrows will do through brush. I got this idea from some other guys that I've seen kind of make this kind of video, but personally I just want to see, like, can you shoot through brush? I know you shouldn't, but can you? Yeah. I'm probably only going to shoot a quiver, maybe. That's the last arrow that's going through brush today. My groupings aren't going terrible nowadays, besides this one rogue arrow, and it's annoying because it's always hitting like 3 inches low, and I don't want to say left, but I might have just kind of tweaked my bow or whatever, but I gotta make sure I know what number 3. But now we're just gonna I'm gonna start off, we're gonna shoot from our knees, because I never known a lot of people shoot off the ground, or like ground hunt, stock hunt, whatever you want to call it. But I plan on doing that this year. And in my opinion, it's always better to practice, train, whatever you want to call it, in scenarios, just in case you ever get in that scenario. Because if you never practice for it, then you won't be good at it. But if you practice for it and it never happens, at least you're going to be good for it if it ever does. So first we're going to shoot. I'm going to get probably behind a tree. Hopefully I can get around 30 yards away from this target, and we're going to see how effective it is to kind of pick up off your knees while you draw back, and see how accurate I am. So let's do that. So I'm behind this great big, like 18-inch in diameter tree, and we're going to say that I'm using the shadow of this to conceal myself, and there's a buck walking across this road. How likely is that? I don't know, but we're going to say that buck is crossing that road right there. I'm going to pick up and look around this tree. That's a whole lot better. See if we can repeat that. Last time I was too focused on being on my knees than I was getting steady. I was focused on raising up and trying to get over these little blades of grass that are in between me and the target. That grouping was not good at all, but I don't know, in my opinion, if you're trying to do this, you need to focus on getting steady and not rushing your shot, because just like that, I pulled 3 inches maybe. But always focus on your target. That's a good thing to practice, in my opinion, if you're going to be stalk hunting. I've had a scenario where I was walking my stand and 4 fat just flop heads were just sitting there at the corn. And yes, you can bait here where I live, but they're just sitting there at the corn. And I was on my knees, ironically, like I am now, and I didn't get a shot off, which it wasn't just because I didn't want to shoot off my knees, but I could have shot. So that's a scenario also. Maybe you're not a guy that likes to trample around the woods and sit on your knees all day, but if you are, you better be practicing this. All right, this time we're 43 yards away from the target, but we're going to use this as a scenario that there's, you know, a lot of bucks, they like to bed on the ridge line of a finger of a hill or something, and maybe one day we come out here and we're ending up hunting it, and we might not be standing behind a small tree like this, but we will have some kind of cover and have to shoot uphill, because a lot of times at my hunting club, as y'all seen in the past and y'all see in the future, I shoot out of a tree stand, and that's a lot of where my practice goes, but I never really shoot uphill. Now, does it make a difference? I don't know, but it doesn't hurt to practice. So we're gonna sling 3 or 4 arrows at here and see what kind of grouping I can get. Let's see. Okay, shooting at 45. Look at these bikes. Howdy. Next time I'm chasing after that big old buck and a mountain bike comes by, I will laugh hysterically in my tree stand. That is gonna be awesome. Dude, that is the second time we've been out here and seen mountain bikes. Like, I didn't know, I'm not knacking it. Like, I have weird things I like to, it's not weird, hold on. I'm not knacking it, but like, these roads are so up and down. I'm not, dude, they were freaking speedster. That was Usain Bolt on 2 wheels. That was insane. I never said I was no Chris B or anything, but that group is kind of bad. It's in the same area, but two wildflowers. These I felt consistent with, but I don't often shoot 45 yards, and that right there tells me I need to start shooting 45 yards. And hey, I'm not afraid to admit my mistakes. I know that I'm not the greatest, but it takes practice. My grouping at 45 wasn't the best. 20 and 30 wasn't terrible, but today isn't about groupings in my mind. Today, I'm gonna see what's gonna happen if I shoot through brush. And I have some thick, I don't even know what it is, honestly. I'm not, I was trying to find some privet hedge somewhere, because that's like some real thick stuff that this is gonna have to do. But I'm gonna shoot from like, I don't know, like 15, 20 yards. And I'm gonna shoot straight through the thickest brush that I can find and just see what kind of deflection that happens with my arrow. And in my opinion, if you have a buck walking in front of you, doesn't matter if it's 8 yards, 20 yards, right in your face, if you have brush in between you and your arrow, it's not ethical to take that shot and risk injuring the animal and not getting a efficient shot on him, or like him running off and suffering and it deflects, hit him in the gut. Like, you don't want any of that to happen. So this isn't to show y'all that you can, or I'm hoping it shows you can't, because I want to see what it looks like when you shoot through brush. But I'm not saying go shoot a deer through brush and practice shooting through brush, but I just want to see what it is, how much damage I can do this arrow, because I'm really scared that I just bought this $15 arrow and I'm a broke college kid and I don't want to rebuy one. So let's see how many fletchings we can tear up. Yeah, that's really thick. As you can see there, the target is non-existent. Like, any low light condition, that target would just look like a stump. But first, that white vein is a little dirty because it likes to fly like crazy, like just out of pocket. So we're gonna show it how it needs to fly. We're gonna send it through that brush. So do good. I doubt you will. You don't do good in an open field, so let's see how you do through 10 yards of brush. To be honest with you, I can't even see a dot to aim at. Well, let's see. All right, number 3. See what you made of. It didn't really sound that bad. Oh God. All right, let's go see. Let's go see how angled this arrow is. The arrow's like dead straight. Like it's not. Is that not enough brush? I mean, how much brush do we need? Need more brush. I say we get more brush. Like the veins are perfectly. I don't see any kind of like peeling, like the glue right where it sticks to the actual shaft of the air. Like I don't see the vein peeling up or anything. I mean that's clean right there. That's a daggone baby's bottom. Well, I say we shoot through more brush. Let's back her up. All right. I'm really kissing this arrow goodbye because I see no brown, no dots, no nothing. And I'm just aiming at what I think is the square outline. So, oh gosh. All right, let's try it. Can't see it. There it is. Now that sounded rough. Either A, I just centered up the GoPro. B, I hit the target. C, I'll never find that arrow again. Okay, it's not in the target. You look that way and I'll look back this way. You see it? Stuck in the tree. Oh, that is insane. That is not even the direction that I was like remotely aiming towards. Oh my gosh. Look at the deflection. That is insane. Arrow number 3 lives to see another day. I don't know if you can see it, if you saw it on the GoPro, but the target is 2 feet lower. The top of the target is 2 feet lower than where this hit in this pine tree. And I'm 5 yards left. Have to be. Like that, that is insane. But that right there shows you, don't go out in the woods and try to shoot a deer through brush, especially that. Never say I need more brush, because trust me, you don't need any brush at all. Don't shoot through brush. And if you enjoy having nice things, don't do what I do and just send them ramming up through a bunch of brush. But besides that, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and subscribe button. It lets me know that you like the videos just as much as I like making them for you. And with that being said, we'll see you on the next one. Oh. I mean, that's brand spanking new right there.